Enemy approaching.
This is Grumpy Old Gamer coming to you today with an indie game spotlight of a new game that just came out on Steam. It has very interesting graphics that first caught my eye when I was looking through the Steam list, and I put it on my wish list. I did receive a press copy from the distributor, so I was able to cover this game. It's got really cool, but reminds me of vector graphic style graphics. You don't really see zombies in Zombie City Defense 2. You see more like dots and little vector graphics coming up to your bases and attacking, and you just get waves and waves and waves of many different types of aliens. Now, you can do different things and you can skill up and get different types of techs and units and different things like that. I did not have much luck with unlocking new things. I was kind of overwhelmed. This was not your typical game that Grumpy Old Gamer plays. It was mostly the vector graphics that caught my eye and got me really interested in this title. And I'll have to say I am probably not the best player at this type of game, but I did really enjoy it, and I enjoyed the atmosphere, the music, the combat. It seems to be a very tower defense-ish type of game. You have waves of zombies, and you can move up and place machine gun turrets. And I didn't make any, but I had the ability to make bulldozers that were armored that could run over things, I do believe. I tried making a spike bomb at one point, but I don't think I ever completed it. I don't think I had enough scrap.
Enemy approaching.
I would send some units out and explore some of the neighboring houses, and I was able to get some good loot that way and maybe get some more people to replenish. On the second map, I seemed to be very far away from other structures, and I basically didn't do any exploring, any resource gathering, and I ultimately failed this level because it just gets way harsh after about day 8 or 9. I think is about all I made it to in this round. I'll have to say that a zombie game where you don't really see zombies kind of might take you back a bit. But I found the vector graphics very refreshing. I found the art style very pleasing. I found the audio extremely pleasing. I thought the audio was very commendable. Points that I may wish were a little bit better. I got a little lost in the tutorial, but that was because I'm just not very good at these kind of games, and I wasn't sure where to click, and I wasn't sure what to do exactly. But that's just because Grumpy Old Gamer is just an old gamer. He doesn't really understand some of the new UI type stuff, but it did have a really nice feel. It had a nice pace. You've got to survive for, what is it? You gotta survive for 15 days on the easy settings. I imagine it only goes up and higher into inconceivable amounts of time the higher you go, because some of the levels were labeled very hard. In the wave you're watching currently, I couldn't take any land. I lost a few buildings to zombies and ultimately was overrun. I would say probably for this one, a good strategy might be to send out a few scavengers, some scouts to scavenge and bring back some supplies, because I ran out of food, and I think that really I suffered quite badly because I didn't seem to have a food base. This is Grumpy Old Gamer coming to you with another indie game spotlight. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to get more indie game goodness. You can pick up this game on Steam.
Enemy
I
approaching.
have a description and link down below.
I'm going. Very well.